Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to my Pecha kucha assignment for industry experience. I hope you really enjoy it. So I've completed my industry experience placement at Boss Supplements Berry. It is located at 411 Bayfield Street, right across from the Georgia Mall, so the location was super easy to get to and it was very convenient for me. Now I'm going to talk about the process I went through with obtaining this placement. So the first question is, how did I go about getting a placement? So after the first industry experience class, I went back home and printed off about 10 resumes and went out and walked around Barrie, handing out as much resumes as I could. The number one tip for sure is don't wait around to do this. It relieves a lot of stress once you do get a placement, so the sooner the better. Now the follow-up is very important. Definitely follow up within 5 to 6 days if you don't hear back from the business and make a phone call, or even better, go into the business and follow up in person. What gave me an opportunity at Boss, I think, was definitely I followed up in person, so this definitely helps. So now I'm going to talk about my 5 goals of placement. So my first goal was to make a connection with 5 people in the industry. I wanted to achieve this goal because it could possibly do an industry experience for 4th semester or even a job. So my goal to meet 5 people in the industry wasn't a complete success. I did end up only meeting about 4. I met 2 gym managers from LA Fitness and World Gym, and I met a couple of bodybuilders. I did believe that I missed an opportunity as one Saturday I had to call in sick, and I may have met anybody, so that sucks. But all in all, it wasn't a complete failure as I did end up meeting 4 people. Unfortunately, nothing really turned into an opportunity for 4th semester either or a job. So my second goal was to learn about fat burning supplements within 6 shifts. I wanted to achieve this goal because in the future, a client that I am personal training may ask for a recommended fat burning supplement, and I want to know all about the products that I may recommend. So this goal definitely came up short. Unfortunately, between helping out my supervisor and learning about all the other supplements in the store, I really only knew about the one really popular fat burning supplement that everybody got. So I guess if you look at it positively, I did learn and expertise at least one supplement. So goal number 3 was to learn about mass gaining proteins within the next 6 shifts. I wanted to learn all about these mass gaining proteins because one of my main objectives with working out is to gain muscle mass. Knowing about these proteins will help me choose the right product and will help me achieve my goal. So unlike goal number 2, goal number 3 was the complete opposite. It was a complete success. I learned everything about mass gaining proteins, from the science of it to what brand is better. This might have occurred because I am much more interested in this type of supplement as opposed to the fat burners. So goal number 4 was to sell a product to a customer all by myself, pretty much giving them the complete experience. I wanted to achieve this goal by a certain date, and I ended up only achieving it by my last placement date. I wanted to achieve this goal because it would almost be like practicing for my future career in personal training, as I'll need good people skills in the industry. It was one of my goals because a lot of the time I would just observe what my supervisor was doing and like what she was talking to people and when she was talking to people, and I never really got the opportunity to actually go in and sell something by myself. So it was a really unique goal, and I'm glad that I got it done. So I did complete this goal a few times on my last day. I think this goal was my favorite. It was definitely the most rewarding and the most satisfying. The only thing I couldn't do was actually cash them out, as I wasn't allowed to touch the cash register for some reason. And talking to customers really gives you the full experience, and like they can tell you their story and their goals, and it's really cool to hear. Goal number 5 was to improve my communication skills with my supervisor by my last shift. Example, asking for help when I need it. I wanted to achieve this goal because communication skills are a key and a must-have if I want to be successful in this industry. I definitely achieved this goal. At first, I was a little quiet and not wanting to ask questions because I'm the type of person that doesn't ask for help until it's like the very last minute, and then I look pretty stupid when I do need it. But as the shifts went on, I definitely got more comfortable, and was making the most of my placement and asking questions when needed. Now that I'm done talking about my 5 goals, I'm going to talk about how Boss influenced me. Boss influenced me in a positive way. I got to experience a whole new side of the industry that not many people get to experience. I got taught the science behind supplements, and I have expanded my knowledge about working out from talking to people. So now I'm going to give you guys a couple tips if you want to do your industry experience at Boss. So tip number one is be prepared to clean as much as this might turn people away from the job. I found cleaning was very rewarding and very satisfying. The shelves at Boss are all black, so they look even dustier. And in the winter, it was really bad because people would walk in with their salt stains and leave salt everywhere and under the shelves. So there was a lot of cleaning to do. But cleaning anywhere also gains the respect of your supervisor. So tip number two, if you want to do your industry experience at Boss, is don't be awkward and don't be quiet like I was at the first couple of shifts. Once you get into the habit of being shy and not asking questions like I did, it is very hard to get out of, and it takes a lot of courage. So definitely start talking. So the final thought I'm going to leave with you guys is, based on all of what I just told you, would you want to complete your next industry experience at Boss Supplements? Um, all in all, it was a great experience. Although I did a lot of cleaning, like I got to learn a whole new side of the industry and like all the science behind it, and it really expanded my knowledge on the industry. So it was great. So I definitely recommend it for anybody looking for a new experience. I hope you guys really enjoyed that assignment that I just did, and thank you for listening.